Hi, I'm Eric Wiese, host of Lucky Dog. I've been training dogs for over 20 years. In 2017, I got my associate certification from the International Association of Animal Behavior Consultants. I've worked with thousands of dogs and helped them form lifelong bonds with their pet parents. Join me now as I cover one of our 6 classic cues which help form a great training foundation, the Leave It cue. Now, the Leave It cue is probably one of the most important cues to teach a dog of any age. We want to make sure that we're capturing behavior of our dogs losing focus on something and putting focus back on to us. So right now I have a fistful of blue bits. These are treats that Rupert really likes. And I'm just waiting for Rupert to give up on this fistful of treats. So I'm never gonna give him this fistful of treats, but he's gonna get a pretty tasty reward once he leaves this fist alone. So I'm gonna wait till those eyes move away or he starts to back away, and they can be pretty persistent. Yes, so you see how he looked down there? As soon as his eyes diverted from my fist, he got a yes and then a reward. We're gonna try that again. Yes. Now notice how long that took and how much patience you need to teach this. And it's really important not to become the distraction where your dog looks away. It's really important for them to become distracted on their own. Yes, good job, Rupert. We're gonna come down here. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a visual of that treat. Yes. And as soon as he gives up, like he just did, he gets a yes to mark the behavior and then a reward. I'm gonna give him another little visual. Yes. So when I start to open my hand now and show him the treat, I'm simply gonna close my hand if he comes towards my fistful of treats, open it back up if he backs away. The first time he doesn't come back towards my hand with visualizing the treat, I'm gonna say yes and reward. Let me close my hand. Yes. Good job, Rupert. Yes. So we're getting close to him actually leaving the treat when I open my hand. Yes. And then the last step of teaching that Leave It cue is introducing that verbal cue, leave it. So I'm simply gonna offer him this treat and say, leave it. Yes. We're gonna try that again. Leave it. Yes. So that is how you'll teach a Leave It cue, and the whole concept is if your dog is focused in on something they absolutely cannot have, something that could be toxic or harmful to them, and you use that Leave It cue, it means they have to turn away from it and pull focus back onto you. And this is how you start teaching that Leave It cue. Training this cue not only helps build structure, but it also strengthens the bond between you and them and helps create a long, loving relationship.